Hello and good day. In today's video, I will discuss about two issues: Pak-Afghan war, ceasefire, peace, or the war will continue or the conflict will continue. And India has already started its Operation Sindoor 2.0, and what India is planning to do with Pakistan or how India will attack Pakistan. I will discuss this issue as well and some other important issues relating to Pak-Afghan tension or Pak-Afghan war or conflict. But at the same time, tehreek-e-taliban Pakistan, which is born of contention between Pakistan and Afghanistan, has reportedly rejected the recently agreed ceasefire deal between Pakistan and Afghan Taliban regime in Doha. I will explain it to you why TTP and how TTP rejected this ceasefire deal and what TTP spokesman said. And there is a voice note circulating on WhatsApp groups. I will talk about this. But first of all, let me start with Operation Sindoor 2.0. India has reportedly started this operation via Afghanistan, and just a day ago, Indian Defense Minister Rajnath has stated that India will give or pay Afghan government or Taliban regime $1 billion amount. And obviously Pakistan knows that this money, and Taliban, as we all know, are cash strapped, and this money would be utilized against Pakistan. India is trying its best to provide Afghan Taliban with arms and ammunition through various means, but so far India hasn't succeeded, because if India succeeds to do that and if there is a credible evidence, then India would be in trouble as well. But we know Indian designs. Narendra Modi has designs against Pakistan. Indian National Security Advisor Ajit Doval has said it time and again that they will punish Pakistan, they will disintegrate Pakistan, and they will try to balkanize Pakistan. But I think if Taliban or if India, they both are going to attack Pakistan simultaneously, I think the result would be catastrophic. Let me remind Indian retired and serving generals who have said that they would wipe or eliminate Pakistan from world's map. Let me remind them that Pakistan is not Ukraine. Pakistan is not a Balkan state. If Russia, being a superpower and one of the three great powers in the world, if that cannot conquer entire Ukraine, and Ukraine, mind you, doesn't have nuclear capabilities, and Ukraine does not have any nuclear arsenal. On the other hand, Pakistan is a country of 250 million people, a very strong army, one of the best and top 6 armies in the world, and Pakistan has nuclear power. Pakistan has a tremendous air defense system. Pakistan has multiple formats and domains. Pakistan has missiles that can reach as far as Israel, and India knows that, and they are very proud of their BrahMos. But I am deviating from my main point or main topic. The main point is that Rajnath has said that this is a new Narendra Modi doctrine, that India wants to bleed both Pakistan and Afghanistan. Because why? I will explain it why. We all know, especially the people on this side of the world and who live in Pakistan and who live in India, they know that Narendra Modi's parent party or the organization is RSS, and BJP is a political wing of RSS, and RSS has an agenda to wipe out Muslims, not only Muslims but other ethnic groups or other minorities from India. They think India is for Hindus only, and then they have a Akhand Bharat or Greater India agenda, and you can see the map of Akhand Bharat in Indian Parliament, and that includes Pakistan. That map shows Pakistan and Afghanistan as part of Akhand Bharat, including so many other countries. So we can understand. So if India succeeds to launch its Operation Sindoor 2.0 through Afghanistan, then India will be in win-win situation. How? Because on the both sides, Muslims will be killed, because both countries are predominantly Muslim. And we know that if a Muslim is killed in Afghanistan, or any Muslim is killed, whether army personnel, security personnel, law enforcement agencies, or civilians, there will be Muslims being killed on the both sides, and this is exactly what India wants. India wants to bleed Pakistan and Afghanistan at the same time. India also wants to get rid of Taliban regime, but at the moment, since the enemy of enemy is India's friend, so they are paying money, and Taliban love money. Anyway, now let me come to the Pak-Afghan war, truce, ceasefire, and will it hold? Like in 2 or 3 videos, I have been very skeptical that this ceasefire won't last long. It won't hold, because I have my own reasons. Not only myself, but so many other people believe that this ceasefire will end soon. Although both sides, Pakistan and Afghanistan, are scheduled to meet in Istanbul on 25th of October, but many, including myself, believe that ceasefire will be violated much before that. And how it will be violated? Because tehreek-e-taliban Pakistan, or TTP, has rejected the ceasefire deal. One of its spokesmen, through his voice note, which is circulating in WhatsApp groups in Pakistan, especially that voice note was sent to different media persons, and it says that they do not accept this ceasefire. Their so-called jihad or war against Pakistan and Pakistan's security forces will continue. And in the same voice note, the Taliban TTP has claimed or asserted that they hold the key to any peace agreement or any ceasefire. So that means they do not accept this ceasefire agreement between Pakistan and Afghan Taliban regime, or they are not listening to Afghan Taliban, or they are not agreed to what they have signed in Doha, or probably they have some tacit approval or covert approval of Afghan Taliban, and that the TTP continues with its terrorist activities inside Pakistan, and Afghan Taliban would say at some stage that they are not in our control, and they will justify their position. But having said that, Pakistan has decided that it has become a hard state, and any attack from inside, whether they are TTP, TTA, or any other terrorist group, would be considered an attack on Pakistan. Any terrorist activity within Pakistani border side will be considered an attack on Pakistan, and that would be retaliated with full might. Now, what is the solution? The solution is that unless Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE and Turkey, these four countries, especially Saudi Arabia, Qatar and Turkey, these three countries come together, they play not only the role of mediators between Pakistan and Afghanistan to rein in and to pressurize or pressure Afghan Taliban to rein in TTP and other terrorist groups affiliated with TTP or any other organization, terrorist organization, until and unless they don't guarantee that, they don't become guarantors. I don't think that this ceasefire or peace agreement would last. Peace agreement is too far. Now we will have to wait and see, because Afghan Taliban have urged Pakistan through Qatar that Pakistan should open borders for transit trade, because like I've said in many videos that Afghanistan is heavily dependent on this trade route from Pakistan, because all the edibles go through Pakistan, and Afghanistan is feeling the heat. But now, why I said Saudi Arabia can influence India, Qatar can influence India, although Qatar does not have very warm relationship with India, because if you remember in 2023 Qatar had arrested 8 Indian former naval officers who were spying for Mossad, Israeli intelligence agencies, and they were handed over death sentence, and then that death sentence was commuted. It was taken down, and then 8 Indian nationals were freed, if you remember that. So both countries do not have a very cordial relationship, but, and you know, Turkey and India has launched a campaign of boycott Turkey after Turkey sided with Pakistan, or Turkey supported Pakistan during India and Pakistan war. So there is only one country left, that is Saudi Arabia, and if you remember, Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have recently, on 17th of September, they signed a strategic defense pact that attack on one country would be considered an attack on the other country, or the both. So Saudi Arabia can also pressurize or put pressure on Afghan Taliban. Saudi Arabia can use its influence on India that stop doing this, and Donald Trump, my dear Mr. Donald Trump, would be more than happy to step in once again and claim that, see, after India-Pakistan war, now I have been able to solve India, Pakistan, Afghanistan conflict. And everybody knows he's eyeing for Bagram base. That is another subject. I'll talk about that in some other video, but at the moment, the crux of this video or this discussion is that India has already launched its Operation Sindoor 2.0 to bleed Pakistan and, or at least try to bleed Pakistan and Afghanistan. On the other hand, TTP, tehreek-e-taliban Pakistan, has rejected the ceasefire agreement, and TTP has vowed to continue its activities inside Pakistan. That means there would be no peace in foreseeable future. Thank you for watching. Please do leave your comment, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it, like it and share it among your friends.